Metricon Stadium. Half the seats are filled. I think that's as good as it's going to get. Collaborating with me in the commentary box is Matthew Richardson. Welcome, Richo.
G'day, Dennis. Always a pleasure to call a game with you.
Today it's Gold Coast versus Port Adelaide. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banner looks great and everything is spelt correctly. Mind you, I'm the last man to ask. Umpire tosses the coin. The Power kicking to the left of screen. Round 9. Coming off a string of losses. Just waiting for the opening siren now. The game has commenced.
To uncover your true potential, you must first find your own limits, and then you've got to have the courage to blow past them.
Batted down nicely by Miller. Takes possession. He's able to thread a needle, and that kick comes out of the pack. Gets boot to high. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Archie lines it up. 45 metres out. Not the easiest of angles, this one. He's taking the shot from about 30 degrees. Great mark under pressure. Powell Pepper sends one up towards the wing. He spears the ball. A solid mark from Mead.
He's a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often. Lyons slams the ball to his boot. Witts kicks the ball. Lonergan really forced to earn that mark. He slams that on the boot. That's a nice, strong mark.
Kicks. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. A great effort. A desperate kick there. Martin had it, lost it. Tapped by Pittard. Gets boot to leather. The contest, no match for him.
Martin can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. Archie shoots for goal. He's blocked it straight into the woodwork. I reckon he's a little bit unlucky there.
Disappointing kick there. We'll look for a quick option here. A pinpoint pass is the key. Pittard looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Lyons marks. Picks it. Lyons claims the ball.
Lyons is pretty good at hangers. He just needs to work on getting some more height if he really wants to master the skill. He kicks the ball. He wins the contested mark. He gets boot to the ball. He grabs it.
His stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. The dog was huge. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Martin unloads one towards goal. Martin gets the goal with an ambitious kick. That's his first. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Palms it down nicely. Hayes gets the ball. And will get a ball up. Hayes nicely outclassing Witts. Miller gets the ball. He gains possession, bumps the pigskin. Martin with the mark. A long way out. Puts boot to ball. Wins the hard ball. Opportunity for Lynch. Bumps the pigskin. He gets above the crowd. 30 metres out. Now this shouldn't be too hard for Lonergan. Lonergan hammers the ball for goal. That's 2 in a row for the Suns. Port Adelaide in trouble. They need to get a move on. The umpire has bounced the ball. Good fist. Able to grab it on the half volley. A long kick there. Great grab. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Kicked at goal by Lynch. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Pittard with the kick. Lynch takes the mark. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Lynch steers the ball towards goal. The Power need to be careful not to let this one run away from them. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Hayes without a touch. The clearance by Witts. Hand passed by Miller. Ballard drives the ball towards goal. Burne-Jones got under it. Clearing it with ease here. Marked by Pittard.
Pittard is a great mark on the lead, but he can sometimes get worked under the ball in the contest. If he can lift his overhead capability, he will be a star. Pomsch puts his boot on it. Lyons marks the ball. He slams that on the boot. Lonergan takes the mark. He boots it. Archie with the spill.
The loose ball scooped up. Burne-Jones taps. A quick start by the Suns. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The ball has been bounced. Hayes punches it. Sexton with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Umpire not having a bar of that and signalling for a ball up. Definitely palmed to advantage. Need collects it. Day collects. Ebert bumped off the ball. Gives it to Lyons. Kolajasny is streaming past and gets the footy.
Pomsch is a great mark on the lead, but he can sometimes get worked under the ball in the contest. If he can lift his overhead capability, he will be a star. Watts getting some power behind that one. Powell Pepper with the kick. That's a nice strong mark.
Need kicks hard along the boundary line. Sends it on its way. A great effort. Lyons slams it on the boot. Pomsch marks it. Bumps the pigskin. A mark by Day. Kicks it long. Nice work from Miller. Trims the grass with that one. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. That was the peg. Heads for the boundary line. Great mark over the pad. Kicks it. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. Gold Coast with the upper hand in this match. And it shows on the scoreboard, leading 31-0.
Witts has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team.
Nice mark under pressure. Puts boot to ball. Marks. Picture perfect drop punt. Hanley got under it.
The Suns kept taking their time and kicking to smart options inside 50, and that's having a real bearing on this match. Ainsworth with real good use of the body. He gets boot to the ball. Lonergan takes the mark uncontested. He slams that on the boot. Miller with good strong hands.
This will certainly test him from this distance. He wins the contest. Hartlett with the kick. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. That was the peg. Great mark under pressure. Kicks. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Choose to kick it. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. That was the peg.
Wines is really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster. He takes a strong mark. He kicks the ball. That's a nice strong mark. Pomsch kicks the ball. Flurry claims the ball.
Choose to kick it. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well.
Sending it on its way. Hanley with the ball.
Slams it on the boot. The opposition forgot about him and he takes the easy mark.
The Suns are doing a really good job at finding the free man inside 50. I suspect that's why they're leading the match. He cuts the ball off. He boots it. He drops the mark. Amon gets a favourable bounce. Evaded nicely. Day with the mark.
Nice bit of power there. Pomsch presents and takes the mark.
He gets boot to the ball. He grabs it.
Gets boot to high. Nice mark there. Need pounds it long to his teammates. Nice contested mark by Wits.
Look, the Suns have managed to rack up a big number of marks. It's easy to see why they're leading this match. Martin, with good strong hands, he kicks the ball. A nice contested mark. He kicks the ball, just wasn't able to grab it cleanly. He gets a fist to it. Ainsworth gets cleaned up. Lemons shoots for goal. Nice kick, just a little bit too wide, and it's bounced off the post.
It's not the score he was looking for. Burne-Jones gets set to kick it back in. Slams it on the boot. Marked by Pinner. Choose to kick it. Omsk looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Let's take a brief look at the stats.
Kicking is one of the most essential skills in football, and Gold Coast have put 58 on the board, which should place them in a good position at this stage of the game if they can keep that up.
And here's the start of the second term.
Develop the winning edge. Small differences in your performance can lead to large differences in your results.
Soccer kick. Dixon taps it. Thompson onto the ball, finding the running player. Nice contested mark by Miller. Miller kicks it to the square. Got his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Choose to kick it. Takes that one strongly. Hartlett sends one up towards the wing. Marked by Carl Pepper. My goodness, the wee ball has gone so high there'll be snow on that one when it comes down. Here we go again.
Wits has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team. He almost anticipated just where the pass was going and got there first. He slams that on the boot.
And the ball goes sailing out of bounds. Throw in from the boundary line. The throw is accurate. Hayes with first hands to the ball. He lays off the pass. Wits in the back. Hayes sends the ball on its way. Boots it. Over the top of the pack. Plays it across half-back. An easy grab for Pomsch.
Pomsch needs to work on his vertical leap because at times he can be found wanting when he's leaping for the ball. He wins the contested mark. Need kicks it. A nice contested mark.
Going for goal number one. Pollock watching, waiting, hoping. With Adelaide on the scoreboard now. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Wits punches it. He gets his hands on the footy, gets a handball away, tapped by Wits. He gains possession. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. The ball is hammered towards goal by Flanagan. I would have expected him to nail that. Burne-Jones waiting to bring it back into play. Takes that one strongly. 30 metres from home. Archie whacks one on the boot for goal. His SUNS with a handy break, leading Port Adelaide 39-6. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Hayes timing terrible. He's leaving his messages before the beat. He has the ball. Lonergan feeds it wide. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Archie kicks hard along the boundary line. Omsk with the mark. Bumps the pigskin. Tumpus will be upset with that. Need guides it. The ball mopped up. Gives it to Carl Pepper. Good tap from Broadbent. Hayes made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. Now that miss could prove costly. They really needed a goal there. It's not the score he was looking for. Takes that one strongly.
Harbroke's got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game. Dixon shoots for goal. Port Adelaide breathe a collective sigh of relief.
Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Witts hits it, scoops up the bouncing ball. He's got the football now, finding the running player. He spears the ball. Pollock lining up. Keeps it close to the ground. A solid mark from Bayman. He's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. Drake launches one towards goal. Drake scores with a beautiful kick.
Gray may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure.
The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Punch by Witts. Picture-perfect drop punt. Tumpus was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did. Tumpus feeds it wide. Nice hands.
When you look at the set shots at goal, there just aren't enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to mark. But the power forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Westhoff likes his chances for goal. Gets the distance. That's 2 in a row for the power. They'll have to put in a lot of effort, but they could still catch up. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Witts wins the tap. Terrible timing by Westhoff. Is in his possession. He kicks the ball out of congestion. Jams it on the boot now. The mark is taken by Wines. Boots it. Great mark over the pack. Keeps it close to the ground. Homsch throws the ball. Free kick. Kicks it across the ground. Lynch with the mark. Lining up the goal now. A low stabbing kick. Lonergan going through his routine. Unfortunately, they made the grass very short tactically this week. Lonergan whacks one on the boot for goal. Goal from a long way out by Lonergan. A second goal in the bag. This one gives them an even bigger lead. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Westhoff aims for his man on the ground. With the ball now. All of a sudden the ball has become a hot potato. Quickly disposed of by Lyons.
Westhoff is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. Ebert takes the mark. He gets boot to the ball. He marks the ball. The ball has been grabbed on the bounce. He boots it. Lynch gets the mark without contest.
This will certainly test him from this distance. He's kicking on about 45 degrees from here. Lynch scores with a beautiful kick. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The bounce is dead straight. Tap to advantage. Down goes Homsch. Nice drop punt. A solid mark from Broadbent. Gets boot to high. Nice mark under pressure.
Sexton's really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster. Tumpus slams the ball to his boot. Lyons slams the ball to his boot. Weller slams the ball to his boot.
Nice bit of power there. Taken by Ainsworth. Kicks it. Strong mark. Lynch might struggle for this distance. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. He gives the ball a mighty roost.
The Suns are doing a really good job at finding the free man inside 50. I suspect that's why they're leading the match. Martin lines up. It gets tapped. Good hand skills there. He boots it. A good contested mark there.
50 metres out. Westhoff slams one on the boot for goal. Sexton taps it. Harbrough taps. Looks like he panicked there. Fantastic goal by Bayman. He sinks his first goal. All is in readiness. The bounce straight down.
Witts has some potential and he'll really be able to unlock that potential if he has some continuous effort. It's a mark. He gets boot to the ball. That's a mark. He kicks the ball, kept his composure then. He boots it. That's a nice strong mark.
Kicked in a flurry. Miller claims the ball. Hastily kicked. Opportunity now for Ainsworth. Kicks. The mark is taken by Flanagan.
The Suns are gaining a lot of the advantage through some smart kicks and even better marks inside their forward 50. Miller boots it. Hiddard drops it. Lemons cuts off the ball. Puts boot to ball.
Marks. Cleary with the torpedo. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Ebert sends the ball on its way. Sends the Sharon on its way. Marked by Damon. 40 metres out. Probing kick inside the 50. Sexton enjoying a height advantage.
Sexton needs to work on his vertical leap because at times he can be found wanting when he's leaping for the ball. Lyons marks the ball. He gets boot to the ball. Boat marks it. He slams that on the boot. Westhoff with a strong mark.
Westhoff feeds it wide. Nice hands. Testing shot outside the 50. Let's check out the stats.
The stats are close, but the scores are very different.
That's pretty deep, Richo. Well, that's the first half of the match. Come back in a few minutes and we'll have plenty more footy to play. We're back for the third term.
They've come out from the long break and hopefully they have agreed upon the price they must pay for success. Doing this enables teams to ignore the minor hurts, the opposition pressure and the temporary failures.
Hartlett slams it on the boot. Nice hands. Powell Pepper kicks. Miller wins the marking contest. Kicks it. Ballard with the mark. Too far out to score, surely. Going for goal number 1. Gold Coast get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Nice bounce. Hayes directs it down. Ballard with the football. Handballs from the tackle. Witts gets the ball. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
Yes, he's had it again, Dennis. He just seems to be everywhere tonight.
The Suns have scored the last 2 goals. The Suns with the advantage as they lead Port Adelaide 63-31.
Gold Coast are taking their time and looking for the safe marking option in the forward line. Most of their goal production is coming from set shots and it's paying off for them.
The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Tapped by Witts, controlled by Homsch. He gives the ball away. He has the ball. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
He's using the ball superbly, Dennis.
Pollock will need to give his feet a pep talk for this kick. Pollock takes a shot at goal. The long kick doesn't make the goal. It's not the score he was looking for.
The Suns have been so precise with their disposal and with their delivery their forwards have been receiving. It's no wonder the power is starting to fall behind. Sexton with the kick. Barlow with good strong hands. Puts boot to ball. Lonergan having no trouble taking that one. Sending it on its way. He gets it under pressure.
Low spearing kick. Great mark. Powell Pepper grabs that one.
When you look at the set shots at goal, there just aren't enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to mark. But the power forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot. Sexton marks the ball.
Gets boot to high. Nice work from Miller.
He boots it. Barlow marks the ball.
Kicks to the square. The contest, no match for him.
Homsch boots it. He gets it under pressure.
He pumped that one. Witts looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one.
Witts has some potential and he'll really be able to unlock that potential if he has some continuous effort. Ainsworth kicks the ball. It's a mark. Miller lines up.
Gets boot to high. Hands like dinner plates. Shot at goal by Archie. Goal. Archie with his second goal. The lead has been increased. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Hayes is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Witts. Takes possession. Kicked in a flurry. The advantage is paid. Kicks. Sexton enjoying a height advantage.
Sexton can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. Witts kicks it. Lyons gets the upper hand. Puts boot to ball. Wines with the ball. He gets boot to the ball. The mark will be paid.
Boots it. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. And the mark will be paid. Booted by Watts. Dake wins the marking contest. Sends the Sharon on its way. Nice mark under pressure.
Port Adelaide just aren't running for each other and creating any space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many shots inside 50. Lyons kicks the ball. Witts takes the mark. He boots it.
Pittard plays it off by hand. Ebert feeds it wide. Pollock with an easy mark. Picture perfect drop punt. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. 40 metres from home. They need a goal to keep that door ajar. Heyman executes the goal well. The power, they're just being completely humiliated right here. The bounce, laser straight. Hayes dumps it forward. Deft touch from Pollock. Sexton picks up the loose ball. Kolajasny puts the ball in the hands of fate. The ball came out of the pack like a wet salmon. Marked by Gray.
Gray always has the ball on a string. May, just the better man in that contest. He kicks the ball. Hanley just wanted it more then. He boots it. Kept his composure then. He kicks the ball. The mark will be paid.
Bumps the pigskin. Ballard with the mark. Kicks. Nice work from Lynch. A monster kick will be required from here. He's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. Gold Coast leads by 37. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The bounce, laser straight. Big leap. Controlled by Sexton. Gets a handball away. Intercepted. Tumpus gets the ball. Boots it. Great grab.
Harbroke is creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel. He boots it. Miller, just the better man in that contest. Sending it on its way, he drops the mark. He kicks the ball. Archie with handball. Miller goes for goal. Miller, he has sunk that from a long way out.
The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Hayes, I've seen better swings on a condemned playground. Ebert on the ball at the moment. Nice mark there. Cleary kicks it. Great grab.
Ebert has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays. Wines kicks it. Broadbent just wanted it more then. He kicks the ball. Witts gets the upper hand. He gets boot to the ball. A nice contested mark.
Cleary launches it. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Jams it on the boot now. The mark missed by Sexton. Right now he looks like a man in a darkened room trying to discover where all the furniture is. Ballard takes the mark. Chip kick along the wing. Hands like dinner plates. Ainsworth kicks hard along the boundary line. Witts has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Nice work from Tumpus.
The power just can't find a free man inside 50, and it's really having an impact on the scoreboard. Wines with the ball, sending it on its way. The mark will be paid. He kicks the ball. Sexton with good strong hands. He gets boot to the ball. Strong mark there.
Nice drop punt. Lyons got under it. Boots it. Ballard wins the marking contest. Gets boot to high. That kick was asking a bit much of Ainsworth. Right now he looks like a man in a darkened room trying to discover where all the furniture is. They've conceded possession. The spilled ball is collected. Miller has the ball.
The conduct of Port Adelaide has been first class. Port Adelaide have barely given away a cheap kick. However, the coach would probably like to see the players attack the contest more fiercely. Wines with the kick. He wins the contested mark. He boots it. He drops the mark. Flurry blocks it. He grabs the footy. Broad bent, having no trouble taking that one.
Jams it on the boot. Pollock marks. Kicks. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Nice work from Sexton. Boots it. Powell Pepper looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Goes towards half forward. Nice mark under pressure. Gets boot to high. Richo now with his stats. There's the siren for the final quarter, and play is underway.
After each game, I always wanted to be able to say I gave all I could. I gave it my best.
Lynch clearly doesn't get enough attention. Lynch with a massive goal. He's kicked a bag of 5. Not a bad result. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. More bounce than a dodgy check. Claimed by Witts. He's got the footy in his hands. Homsch passes it. Cleanly picked up. He gives the ball away. Pollock gets a hard bump from Sexton. Wines just gets it through. What a timely goal. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Bounce goes the ball.
Witts, he's just a real workhorse in the ruck, and I reckon his teammates really appreciate his uncomplicated approach to the game. He steadies now in front of goal. Lynch goes for home. That's a great goal.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce, laser straight. Witts with the tap. He has the ball. Lonergan gets the ball. It's like he has the ball on a string. Kicks long for goal and misses. Not many players can make it from that distance. I would have expected him to nail that. 35 metres out. Archie unloads one towards goal. Archie scores with a beautiful kick. They increase their lead.
Archie will want to try and wheel around onto his favoured foot, but he's still very capable on the other.
He has the ball. Lynch is an absolute ball magnet. Tumpus gets the tap. Handball short. Tumpus throws the ball. Free kick. Briskatellik boots it. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it.
Homsch has some potential, and he'll really be able to unlock that potential if he has some continuous effort. Sending it on its way, Ainsworth marks it. Puts boot to ball. Lynch with a strong mark.
Jams it on the boot. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Almost the peg. 35 metres out. Archie slams one on the boot for goal. Slots it. That's 2 in a row for the SUNS. That could be the final nail in the coffin. Witts, nicely outclassing Hayes, is in his possession. Homsch breaks the tackle. Gains possession. Lions gains possession through the interception. Sweeping handball. Tackle, but gets the handball off. He misses the mark. Chalk up a goal for the SUNS. Lemons puts them further in front. That's 3 in a row for the SUNS. That could be the final nail in the coffin. All is in readiness. Bounce goes the ball. Tapped by Witts. Lyons comes away with the ball. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. That's bad luck. Gold Coast, height 69. I would have expected him to nail that. Burn-Jones to bring it in. Pittard puts it on the boot. Ainsworth claims the ball. A risky proposition from here. He'll need a big kick to make the goals. What a huge goal by Ainsworth. This kick has extended their lead. That's 4 in a row for the SUNS. That could be the final nail in the coffin. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Hayes hardly provided a challenge. Lions handballs it. Lonergan is an absolute ball magnet. Cleanly picked up. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Grabs the footy. Pittard handball short. Homsch is an absolute ball magnet. And the mark will be paid.
The power just can't find a free man inside 50, and it's really having an impact on the scoreboard. Amon goes for goal. The ball's up. Wow, they needed that. The power trailed Gold Coast.
Umpire has the ball. Ready for the centre bounce. Witts is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Hayes. Martin passes. Watt controls. Powell Pepper just stopping for a quick dance. Need wins the marking contest. That's a massive kick. Nice contested mark by Tumpus.
When you look at the set shots at goal, there just aren't enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to mark. Look, the power. Forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot. He kicks the ball. He lays off the pass. Powell Pepper didn't waste the opportunity. Harbrow gains the loose ball. Gives it to the running man. Dixon with the kick.
Squeezes out a handball. May gets the hand pass. Hanley gets the upper hand. Jams it on the boot now. Ballard grabs that one. Chooses to kick it. Nice work from Ainsworth. Boots it. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it.
Tumpus is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. Puts boot to ball. Ebert with a strong mark. He slams that on the boot. Weller with the mark. He boots it. Lyons with real good use of the body. He kicks the ball. Riscatelli with good strong hands.
Sends it on its way. Kicks towards 50. Great grab. Opportunity for Ainsworth. 50 metres from home. Ainsworth taking a chance at goal. Ainsworth goes long and gets the goal. That's two now. He's playing well. They're starting to stamp their dominance on this game. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Punched by Witts. Wines with the ball.
The Suns are very well drilled and highly disciplined. They don't give away cheap free kicks and ensure their opponents earn every possession. Barlow gets the interception on the bounce. Riscatelli shoots for goal. Got the distance and the accuracy. Gold Coast are on top of Port Adelaide.
He's putting on a masterclass with goals like that. He acknowledges the crowd. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Bounce goes the ball. Hayes timing terrible. He's leaving his messages before the beat. Cleary comes in like a wrecking ball. With the ball now. He's running hot, Richard.
I can't believe it, Dennis. He just keeps surprising us up here in the commentary box.
Takes the mark all by himself.
Wines just has hands that are magical. He just takes the ball so cleanly. Wines kicks it. Good mark. Puts power behind that kick. Lynch with the ball.
The ball is slammed towards goal by Lynch. Lynch gets the goal with an ambitious kick. 7 goals now. That's hard to do. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Hayes guides it. Has it now. Ebert kicking the ball free of the pack. He wins the contest. Bumps the pigskin. Harbrow gets the tap. Clean tap by Lyons. He controls the bouncing ball. Cleary marks.
The power just aren't running for each other and creating any space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many shots inside 50. Sending it on its way, the mark will be paid. Sending it on its way with a strong mark.
Kicks. Gray claims it, lining up the goal now. Too far out to score, surely. He's on a 30-degree angle. Pollock marks it. 30 metres out. A chance to add one more to his tally. A goal for Capel. He's bagged a couple now. Boy, did they ever need that.
Pollock really wears his heart on his sleeve.
Hayes taps. Wines onto the ball. Dishes it off to the running player. Tumpus gains possession through the interception. Grabs the footy. Hanley with the mighty fist. Squeezes out a handball. The kick just clears the line for a goal. All is in readiness. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one.
Wits will give you a competitive contest in every hit-out, I can assure you of that. But the midfielders are going to have to work really hard to earn the centre clearances off his ruck work. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. It comes off hands. He slams that on the boot. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Lynch kicks for goal.
Gold Coast are in control of this game. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Effective hit out there. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. A short handball. Pollock with a ton of weight on his shoulders. He's got to kick this vital goal. Sends the Sharon on its way. Soccer kick. Wits will take the free after the ball was thrown. All of a sudden the ball has become a hot potato, quickly disposed of by Wits.
Ebert is a decent mark, although he really needs to work on his marking contests because he just isn't making an impression there. Great move to be able to work into an uncontested position. Nice bit of power then. Amon with the mark.
45 metres out. They desperately need this goal to stem the flow. Not the most exciting match, no real competition between the teams. Disappointing. How did you see the game, Richo?
The Power not offering a challenge.
At the end of the game, Gold Coast are leading Port Adelaide 143-68. Richo, as always, it's been a pleasure.
It's been my pleasure, Dennis. We look forward to having everyone back soon.